What's going on, MSFers? Tulum here, and today we've got the weekly blog for Spooky Day. That's right, it's Halloween 10/31/25. We got Chapter 3, Stolen Thunder. This blog is jam-packed. We got Lady Bullseye coming out. We got Blue Marvel event releasing on the 3rd. That's right, Blue Marvel is going to be in-game very, very soon. We also have a very interesting way to unlock him through some offers where you're going to be buying Purple ISO 4, but getting Purple ISO 5 as well, and enough for 15 characters. We also have Blastaar diamonds and Lady Bullseye diamonds coming. Absolutely insane. Let's get into it. So, November 3rd, Age of Annihilus, Chapter 3 begins. Can't believe we're already on Chapter 3. I feel like this season this age, I guess, has been kind of flying by. And I'm wondering if there's going to be a Chapter 4 that's just focusing around the unlock of Age of Annihilus, like unlocking Annihilus, which I hope there is. So it's obviously 4 quarters, which I'm assuming there will be. Target, Blue Marvel begins. That's right, we got Blue Marvel on November 3rd. His red stars as well. Phantom Rider Battle Pass is still continuing. I'm not sure which number this is because I went on vacation, but somebody could tell me in the comment section. That would be lovely. Stolen Thunder. I went all Mike Tyson there for a second. Stolen Thunder Month 1 event. Alliance Raid event, November 6th at 1 p.m. Blastaar and Lady Bullseye leaderboard event. That's right, we're getting diamonds for them already. November 7th, Lady Bullseye becomes available, so we got another 8 days. But technically, Blue Marvel does come out on November 3rd. But granted, that's not really for the majority of the player base. It's going to be for spenders. So technically, we still have another 8 days until the next character comes out, which I think is pretty awesome. Age of Annihilus Chapter 3. That's right, we got Chapter 3 starting on November 3rd. Here's all the information you need. Harness the power of Asgard during Chapter 3 by unlocking and powering up Thunderstrike. In addition to the normal way of earning the chapter's legendary character via the command center, we also have a new way to earn a 7-star Thunderstrike in month 1. That's right. So we've got Raid Season Leaderboard Update, and this is going to be running for 2 seasons, which is the equivalent of a month, and you can get up to 175 Thunderstrike shards per season. Now, this is going to be for obviously the top alliance. I wish they had the whole chart breakdown of how many shards we're going to be getting, so we kind of know where we want to go to hit the next break point. Like if we want to get 5 stars, we want to get 6 stars as an alliance. It'd be really nice to know this, but I think this is a good way to shake up the raid season leaderboards a little bit. Finally, getting something useful thrown in there. I wish they also made this update with some extra gear tier 20 being put in there as well, but alas, they did not. So I'm a little annoyed because I wish they kept the old way where the Scourges were the way and the incursion events, I don't know what they call them now, were the way that you got the extra shards by doing well on the leaderboard. I think this is kind of a more boring way to do it, but I understand why with the Annihilation Omega raids coming out. They do want to put more emphasis on that and potentially gear 20ing a lot of your raid characters, even though you really don't need to, obviously. So very, very interesting. Stolen Thunder premium objectives. So we got play raids with 5 yellow star Lady Bullseye, 5-star Swordmaster, and 5 yellow star Seal Serpent. And this is giving 100 shards for Thunderstrike here for each one you have at 5 stars. So essentially buying the Immortal team is getting you higher up for Thunderstrike, which is really interesting. I think this is pretty cool. I actually kind of like this because this incentivizes some sales, which I'm okay with. I know they're a business. They need to make money. I'm perfectly okay with this because I don't miss out on anything. I'm still going to get my 7-star Thunderstrike without having to have 5-star Lady Bullseye, Swordmaster, Seal Serpent. That's fine with me, right? But people that want to spend can get them a little bit earlier. I'm okay with that. I'm curious to see when these objectives will be available, if they're available right away, because then technically you could unlock Thunderstrike pretty quickly, which would be interesting, and I kind of like that. So I do like the incentive for people to spend a little bit more and get a little bit of a bonus, but obviously that's not me. So let me know if this changes your mind and makes you want to spend on this Immortal Weapons team when they do come out. Stormbound, the Chapter 3 trait is Stormbound. That's right, Brimstone and Immortal Weapons are going to have the Stormbound trait. We also have Blue Marvel and Sentry also possessing the Stormbound trait. Now, on the inverse, this is why I'm actually happy that they're moving the extra shards to the raid season leaderboards instead of that Scourge leaderboard, right? Because if it was on the Scourge leaderboard, there would be such a disparity between who has Blue Marvel and who doesn't that people like me couldn't compete and get higher up free to play, right? So I actually like that they changed it, because everybody that has Blue Marvel, I'm presuming, is going to absolutely just run through these nodes super quickly once we have the event, because Blue Marvel is going to be absolutely insane, right? So I'm actually kind of happy that they didn't do that. So kudos to you, Scopely. I'm not sure if that was the reason why or if it was just a happy accident, but hey, I'm going to give you guys credit, even though you might not have earned it. But oh well. All right, the Sigil store. That's right. Chapter 3 store currency is Sigils. We have them in-game already. There's those little medallions that have some lightning around it. They're blue. They look kind of cool. They're pretty awesome. They kind of look like what Thor would be like if he had like a Captain America-esque shield. So they look pretty awesome. Nothing wrong with that. We've got, obviously, character shards for Chapter 3 characters, Crimson gear pieces, character diamonds, purple ISO 8 resources, and more. It's interesting they don't break down purple ISO 8 resources more. If it's going to be purple ISO 4, purple ISO 5, whatever it's going to be, I think it's kind of odd. I do think that if there's purple ISO in here, you start buying that immediately and you stop buying gear tier 20, unless you're still working on Professor X, obviously, and you stop buying character shards. I think purple ISO is going to be the main resource you're going to want to buy from this Chapter 3 store, obviously, because you want to work on getting Blue Marvel as fast as possible. We also have the antimatter conversion on November 10th, so make sure you are spending all of your antimatter before November 10th. You have 11 days. Make sure you do that. You do not want them to transfer over to shop credits at a 1 to 1.1 ratio. That's terrible. Character shards in events. Thunderstrike, 200 total shards in month 1. Living Mummy, 25 shards in the Alliance event, Phantom Rider Battle Pass. So we got Stolen Thunder. I almost went Mike Tyson again and went Stolen Thunder. We got just logging in, play raids, rewards, Thunderstrike shards, and sigils. King of the Zone, earn level 5 purple ions and Blastaar diamonds. That's right, Blastaar diamonds already. Power up more characters for the target Blue Marvel event and bomb burst into Blastaar diamonds by climbing the ranks of this leaderboard. So we got spend power cores, earn Lady Bullseye diamond orb fragments, battle and raid with Kestrel Zombie, battle with Kestrel Zombie at 5, 6, and 7 yellow stars. Swordmaster diamond orb fragments, basic T3 ISO 8 orb fragments, armory 20 orb fragments, dark promotion credits, dark diamond credits, and then obviously leaderboard Blastaar diamonds. And then we've got T3 level 5 ions, T3 level 4 ions, skill gear tier 20. That's right. So we're going to be getting a bunch of ions for this. Blastaar diamonds. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty highly contested leaderboard, because Blastaar has turned out to be really solid once he actually got some juice cooking behind him. He's pretty good. Also, this is going to be a big disparity, because I know a lot of people are going to have Kestrel all the way up, because a lot of people love war, especially the big spenders. So I don't really know if it's going to be worth it to spend power cores for this as a free-to-play player. Maybe kind of tune back in, because I kind of want to see if it's going to be worth it or not after I get some information from other people and how high they are based off of spending some power cores. But it might be worth it coring Lady Bullseye if it can get you a little bit higher in the event. So we got Target Blue Marvel and the race to Blue Marvel. That's right. They're doing the same thing they did for Professor X. Same thing they did for Odin, so the red stars are going to be based off of FOMO. That's right, essentially unlocking Blue Marvel faster. And if you don't do it within the time frame, then guess what? You don't get the red stars. So Blue Marvel begins on November 3rd when Target Blue Marvel kicks off. Race to Blue Marvel, earn Blue Marvel red stars. Clicking off at the same day as Target Blue Marvel is the parallel event that rewards Blue Marvel's red star event. Complete Target Blue Marvel missions to earn Blue Marvel icons. Each Blue Marvel icon unlocks an additional red star for Blue Marvel, up to 7 red stars. Now here, I wish there was a time frame on this. Hey, is this running for 60 days? Is this running for 30 days? Is this running for 10 days? How long do we have here? That is a great opportunity for Scopely to build some FOMO. Tell us, hey, it's only going to be for 15 days. Only going to be for 2 weeks this time. Make sure you get it in. And then the perfect next section of the blog here is, here's about our offers that allow you to get Blue Marvel faster, right? So earn enough level 5 ions to power up 15 characters with this Blue Marvel opportunity. Take advantage of select level 4 purple ISO 8 ion offers to hit launch milestones that'll reward level 5 ions. After completing all the milestones, you'll not only have 3 squads worth of level 4 purple ions from the offers, but you'll have enough level 5 ions for 15 characters as well. Very interesting. So you're purchasing offers for level 4 ions and you're getting milestones for level 5 ions. Very interesting. I'm genuinely curious how much this is going to cost to max this out and how much you guys are going to be willing to spend on it. How much do you guys think this is going to be worth? And then how much do you think Scopely is going to charge? I think this is worth, I don't know, probably like $250 I'd say, maybe at most. And then they're going to charge like $500 to $600 to be able to complete this. I'm assuming, because getting 15 characters out of the, I think, 25 that we need is a lot, is a lot, is a lot. And that'll also get you a lot of the red stars as well. Because I'm assuming if you're beating, you know, 3/5 of the event, right, that you're going to be getting probably 4 red stars right off rip from that blue marble. So this is very interesting. I'm curious to see what that anchor pricing is going to be. It's absolutely not going to be worth it, but some people will feel like it is worth it for them because it's all subjective. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Let me know if you're interested in purchasing that because I'm genuinely curious. I'd like to give the developers feedback if they're doing better as a business model to be able to make some sales, because that's what they are. They're a business, right? They deserve to make money. Well, deserve. Let's not go into that rabbit hole. All right, road to blue marble. Still need level 4 and purple 5 ISO 8 for your roster. Make sure you're taking advantage of the road to blue marble event, which is still going on right now. Unlock blue marble. You'll gain a major advantage in battle with blue marble on your roster. So don't wait to power up your rosters and begin target blue marble. I don't really like this line. I think this is just like such a FOMO, make sure you're spending kind of line. I don't know. I think this is cheesy. I don't really like this that much, but it is what it is. We got Lady Bullseye coming out on November 7th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's right. I think they're preparing for Daylight Savings Time, which I think is not this weekend, but next weekend. So I think that's why it's 1 p.m. So they're already starting to move everything over. That's my assumption because it's usually 2 p.m., but I'm assuming it's 1 p.m. because of that. But we got the core orb, obviously, and like I said before, it might be worth coring her for that diamond leaderboard event. Get some skill gear, get some purple ISO 5. Might be worth it, but that remains to be seen. Maybe hold off for right now. Then we have Lady Bullseye, Unleash, earn her red stars, and unlock offers. So this is interesting. Usually the Unleash event went before the character unlocked, and then once the character was released, you'd be able to buy the exclusive offer. But now the event duration starts today and doesn't end until after her release, like 3 days after her release or 2 days after her release. So you won't get the exclusive offer until day 10, which is interesting, but I guess it's like 2 days difference. But like, who's gonna need her for 2 days when she's the first character on the team? It might be worth just waiting. But yeah, this is the same thing that they did for Living Mummy. Also the same thing that they did for Sebastian Shaw, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, cool. Log in daily, play raids. You'll be able to get an exclusive offer. It's usually 25 bucks for the unlock, if I'm not mistaken. Rewards, Lady Bullseye red stars, 25 Lady Bullseye shards. Heavily discounted offer, obviously. Cool, cool, cool. So if you are going to core her, at least you'd only need to do 75 shards instead of 100. So that's kind of cool. So maybe a little bit more incentive to use some cores on her. Could absolutely do that. Could absolutely do that. Keep in mind that Lady Bullseye will arrive and become available through offers, orbs, and events. Unleashes your chance to earn a discount and exclusive offer. Power up Lady Bullseye with red stars and earn a discount with this event. Now we got Living Mummy free to play. That's right. We were doing the raid war zone, so we're gonna do Living Mummy shards now. So that is the way we're gonna be unlocking him. Free to play. So earn ally, supply 10 orb fragments, battle and raid with Mystic characters, battle and war with Brimstone, battle and war with Brimstone 5, 6, 7. Super easy, super straightforward. Living Mummy shards, superior Spider-Man diamond orb fragments, and Armory 20 orb fragments. Web playable. I'm skipping all of this because you know how I feel about that. Hey, we got Twitch drops. Don't forget, you can score bonus rewards just by watching your favorite Marvel Strike Force streamers. Need help linking your account? Check out a previous blog. We got 1 hour. We got the reworks, 100 shards each, and then we got 1 million gold for 2 hours. I'm fascinated that there's not a 3-hour reward for some shards, like for Hellcat, anybody from Brimstone, maybe even Lady Bullseye. Nothing at all. Fascinating, just absolutely fascinating. And then Friday free claim, 250 campaign energy and 5 Damon Hellstrom shards. So not too shabby. 5 Damon Hellstrom shards, 250 campaign energy is kind of meh. I have like 5,000. I have no reason to spend it whatsoever. So pretty jam-packed blog. We're getting Blue Marvel next week on the 3rd. That's right. Get your booties ready to get absolutely destroyed in Crucible and War. We also got Chapter 3 starting on the 3rd. We got the Antimatter Store going away on the 10th. We got so much stuff going on next week. I'm very excited for it. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys are most excited for the next week in Marvel Strike Force. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.